Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. And today I just want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the 100 sub event we had last Saturday and the KK event we're going to have this Saturday, which will be a sort of informal event. I'll come on to that in a bit. But firstly, I want to ask you guys if you like the voice better now, because I've realized what was wrong with my mic in my DKS guide. And I realized the puffy thing that you put on the end of the mic to make the sounds, smooth out. It wasn't there on my mic when I was recording the DKS guide, so that was the reason why I sounded bad. But although this isn't perfect, I hope it's better, and you guys aren't irritated by it as much as the old one. And also, I'd like to say sorry for the lack of vids that I brought out recently. I've had exams until just a few days before the 100 sub event last Saturday. So that's been the main reason why I haven't been able to make vids as often as I'd like. But now I can get back into my full schedule, and I can bring you guys loads of vids as well as Can's regular vids. So yeah. So first of all, thanks to all of you guys for coming to the 100 sub event. I say all of you guys, but there were only 2 or 3 subs that came. But I'd like to thank them for coming. And if you couldn't attend, no problem. I appreciate the time wasn't perfect for everyone, and I also appreciate the fact that it wasn't the best organized event. Loads of people died inside, although we did have lots of people, so that was a plus, I guess. Loads of people died. They died twice while coming to loot their graves, and they lost their stuff. But Can managed to loot some of the stuff and give it back to them. So hopefully everyone that lost their stuff got it all back, and it was all good. But it was a lot of fun. Could have been better organized. I mean, the fact that 2 or 3 people died twice says it all. I should probably have brought out part 2 of my KK guide, me and Can's KK guide, which shows the tactics beforehand, before the event. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough time because of exams, as I just mentioned. So hopefully I'll bring that out in the next few days. But hope you guys enjoyed that event, those of you that came. I'd like to thank my clanmates for filling in, because we didn't have many people to start with, and I called my clanmates and they were happy to come along, and I'd like to thank them for that. So yeah. I'd also like to say it will be better organized next time, guys. We're hoping to have an event for 250 subs, and we'll remind you closer to the event, as well as like an official video before, so that you guys are fully aware of when the event's going to happen. It'll probably be a Calfight King event at 250 subs, but this one, the event that we're going to have this Saturday, is what I'm going to talk about now, and that will be a Calfight King event. So I've decided to make this event because loads of subs PM me. It's great that you guys PM me. I feel really happy that we're wanted, if you know what I mean. We were just ignored when we started video making, but now you guys seem to enjoy our videos and you want to do stuff with it. That's cool. I'd really like to do that. So this is what that event is for. It will be at 5 o'clock GMT, 5 PM GMT UK time, on Saturday the 2nd of February. As you can see on the screen, there are some time conversions, and there'll be a link to a time conversion website in the description. But yeah, I hope that time is okay for you guys, because I've thought about all the time zones. Unfortunately, it means that again Australian time zones can't be accounted for, but it's only an informal event. It's going to be a mass. Anyone can attend. You can either mage, melee, or tribrid. I would recommend you know what you're doing. I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't. You can just come along. There'll be loads of people. If you don't have enough people, we'll post on the forums for a mass, for more people for a mass. But yeah, the FC will be space Proez, like we did in our 100 sub event, and it'll be a CS mass. So everyone will get a share, and if people die, we will split with them. I'll calculate whatever the splits need to be, so that everyone gets everything, as long as they're online, obviously, and in the friends chat, and there for the event. So this thing maybe a weekly thing if it's successful. I mean, if you guys want, you can come bossing with me and Can every weekend maybe. Obviously not every weekend, we might be busy, but most weekends. If you guys enjoy this, let's see how it goes. So yeah. Also, if you don't know how to KK, there are links on the screen at the moment to Can's epic KK guide. Really well made. I really enjoyed watching it myself. But also, if you want a more in-depth discussion, I've made like a podcast sort of thing, which you guys can listen into for more like in-depth tactics for fighting the Kalphite King. Obviously, the best tactic is to wear dual Drygor, but obviously you guys won't have that. So I don't mind, you guys can wear anything you want. I'd recommend Void because it's a mass and you get more damage output. And I'd recommend you guys try Braid if you're up for that. If you don't have dual Drygor, alternatively you can just Mage because Mage is a good option. But yeah, you guys can decide what you want to do. Now, finally, for those of you that don't know where to find a Kalphite King team, you can. There's always people at Kalphite King. You can go there anytime you want. It's uncrashable. So I'm just showing you guys here how to find a team on the forums. There's loads of teams. Don't ever say you can't find a team. There's always a team going. At least one team, obviously. So yeah. So firstly, you go to the RS homepage. You click on forum here. Yep, and then you go down to teamwork. This is where you guys can find people posting for teams. Firstly, Jagex have created this thread which you can go into and you can find a team quickly, but it tends to be higher level teams that post here. So if you want a lower level team, mass, get used to KK, get used to the tactics and stuff. You can see here, these are high level teams unfortunately, but here you can see 24/7 KKFC, it's a mass, 200 plus combat, but there's loads of teams otherwise as well. If you go back, you know, as you can see, it's all very recent. I mean, I'm making this vid at 13:35, so this is all very recent. There might be a mass running all the time as well. You can search here for, if you press search threads, you can type in like mass all levels. If you want, World 5 tends to be the world where people are posting inside in the game rather than on the forums, but it was busy to start with, but now it's tended to just quieten down and everyone just posts on the forums. So just find a team here as you like. If you want to find a team through this bit, usually people want higher level, so what you need to do is you press this to go to the latest post, and then you can find people posting for teams. As you can see, there's a bit of a lower level team. Well, not level, but lower experience because it's 8 man. Usually it's 4 to 5 man for pro teams. But you can also go to the thread that I just showed you. You can post yourself here if you'd like. You can post here. When you log in, you can press new thread and then type in your own stuff, and people always wanting to KK, so you can just find team here quite easily. So yeah guys, that's about it. Hope you guys come to the event on Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Sorry again for my mic. I'll try to get a new mic, but hopefully this is a decent fix. And yeah guys, thanks for the 100 sub event. Thanks for coming to that, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Saturday. And the DKS guide part 2 should be out in a few days. Thank you guys.